Everything changed in this peaceful remote village when a rock from the sky fell in a nearby field. It brought an infection that spread everywhere, contaminating the soil and infecting the locals. You see this? This is Bob, the villager. He was going to work early morning like every day, probably thinking what a good day today is gonna be, but he had no idea that this is going to be his last day at work. Some actually say that he welcomed the change. I have been sent here with my assistant Luku by the agency to figure out what is happening and write a report on the incident, but I was not expecting anything like this. I quickly barricaded myself in the town train station in hopes that I did not get noticed by the creatures. Surrounded by miles of forest and hills, the only way in or out of the town is by train that comes every 100 days. One man and his chicken in 100 days against an infection that can take over the world. Yeah, it did not go well.
What's up guys, Broskis here with another episode of Surviving Hardcore Minecraft. We are stuck in this train station. I keep looking at the window hoping there will be a train coming, but I know there isn't. There isn't any train coming. There is no one coming to help us, Luku. It's just us and the flood. A virus that is going to take over this whole town and then the whole world. You know the feeling when you feel safe and you take your time to look through the place, try to find anything useful, anything you can use. You know that feeling? Yeah, this was not one of the situations like that, because this happened. Whoa! Whoa, 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 what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? And then I saw these guys here. I have no idea what caused the explosion, but I need to fix this thing ASAP, otherwise the flood will come in and we all gonna be in trouble. I just used whatever on hand to fill the gap here before the flood noticed me and Luku and start coming in. You guys are not invited. Now after that was taken care of. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, I have no idea what just happened. I have no idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. Luku! Oh, where did that thing came from? Oh, wait, never mind. That was just another gap in here that I had no idea it existed. Think the flood can come from here? I don't think so. And then I noticed there's a fire at one of the buildings nearby. And against all good judgment, I've decided to go and check what's going on there. I have no idea why they decided that. To leave the train station that is not so safe, but it's safer than whatever out there, and go to check the fire. That was stupid. Okay, that was not very smart. But then I took the chance to take a look inside those buildings, try to find anything useful, which I didn't. There was nothing in there. There was absolutely nothing in there. This was some sort of a hotel, motel kind of thing, and it was just full of furniture. And I had no idea why the building was on fire. It was just on fire, okay? So I have quickly decided to go back to my train station and hide in there until I figure out what I need to survive. Come on, Luku! Come on. Alright, okay. I'm down to one burrito sandwich. That is not good, because we're gonna run out of food very quickly. This town is actually very far north, and it's very cold. It's very cold, and it's snowing all the time, or most of the time. And I was told that the flood likes the snow for some reason. They like the snow. Oh, close the door, close the door, close the door. Maybe they just like the coldness. I don't know, but they like to spawn in the cold.
Knowing that I do not have the time before the flood infect every living thing in this town, I have immediately started searching the buildings nearby, but there were absolutely nothing, okay? I have scanned every corner of this grocery store, but all the food on display were not edible. There was nothing. No chest, no food, nothing, which got me really worried. I mean, how am I gonna survive this with no food, okay? The cold make animal spawn rate drops dramatically. The flood probably will consume whatever animals that do spawn. But I tell you what, there was no shortage of one thing, and it's beds. The motel across the street had like half a dozen beds or so so at least I did not have to go chasing some sheep in the middle of the forest to make one. I have taken two, one to keep in my inventory and another one I moved to the train station. I've spent the next few days cutting trees from the nearby forest. I figured if I'm to make this train station my base, I need to set up proper walls and defenses. I can make a lot of these guys here, which I can surround my base with, which will help me, I think, to defend from the flood. While I'm busy crafting and thinking what else I can do, or where I can find iron in this town, an explosion interrupted me.
Whoa, wow, wow, what is that? Oh my god. Okay, the flood is here. The flood is here. Oh, no. I have no food. I have no weapons. Oh, this is bad. I've already consumed my last sandwich. My burrito sandwich. Oh man, this is the most useless grocery store I've ever been to. Has nothing. Okay. What just happened here? What's that? I mean, this gas station just blew up. What is going on? I don't see any flood. Have you seen any flood? No. Okay. I can use all these blocks though. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But what happened here? That is so weird. Okay, I have no idea what's happening. I found one can of food in here, which was good. But I have no idea what's happening. I mean that building's still on fire. That one blew up. Wow! No. Oh my god, so much damage. Oh my god. Okay, we're going back to the train station. I mean, I have all the wood I need to build all the defenses, so we're going back to the... Of course I left my door open. Of course I left the door open. Yeah, of course. No. Okay, Luca, you're on your own. Come on. Okay. Are you bleeding or I'm bleeding? Is it still out there? Okay. You know what? It's good not to be too close to the door, because these things can get you from there. If you're too close to the door, they can get you. Okay. Oh, of course. Close the door. Always remember to close the door. Right now, I'm in a really bad situation. No food, very low health. So I'm just going to wait for me there. This is the best option I have right now. To prevent the flood from coming close to me. Anything here? No, we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna surround my base with this thing. And hopefully the flood will not be able to come through. Ow. Okay, my base looks so much protected right now. Oh, no. Okay. This thing just bypassed all my defenses. Ow. Go away. In case you're wondering why I have a heart and a half right now, is because I stepped on all of these spikes accidentally while I'm putting them. Yeah. Okay, next morning. Yep. Oh, the flood is still here. The flood is right there. You see it? Oh, no. What is that? What is that animal?
If I am to survive this, I need to advance my gear, okay? And to do that, I need to start finding iron, lots of iron. So I have spent the better part of the day looking for any iron around the town, but I did not find anything. All I found is a bird. Yep, I found a bird hiding in the grocery store, so I killed the bird. That was actually more valuable than iron right now. I mean, I was starving. I had no food, I had nothing. Then I spotted a fridge. Yep, a fridge. And I was so happy to find some food cans in there. That will solve my food situation for at least a day and a half. I mean, a day and a quarter, something like that. After searching for a little bit more, I finally realized that I need to venture deep into the woods. And you know what? I did find an abandoned mining shaft there. I was so happy to find this mine that I did not realize it was getting dark and all I had were basic tools to fight the flood. So I blocked the entrance and spent some time in the mine trying to find any iron, but all I could find were coal and more coal. Eventually it was too dark to go outside, so I spent the night in the mine. And the next morning I ventured out of the mine, thinking that it's gonna be safe, but that was a mistake.
Hello? Okay, we can make a run. Oh, what is that? I don't need that. Whoa, oh my god, they have arrows, and I have nothing. Oh, this is bad, this is bad. Whoa, they're so fast, Come on, train station, I wanna be in there, Where did the intro? Wait, oh, go, get in there. Oh. Okay, we made it. That's good. I need some curtains to, I don't want to keep seeing these guys. Are getting better, okay? We're getting there, Luku. We're getting there, okay? The flood is out there. There's 2 of them. I need to kill them somehow. Because, I can't just leave them out of my base, right? They're probably on the roof right now. Yeah. And I need to get to the... Okay. Hello, Floody guy. Yep. Can you just go and find something else to eat? Okay, get my meat bird. What is that? What I'm gonna do with this thing? Okay, I need more coal because I'm gonna find lots of iron. We need to get to that mine. We need to get to the mine ASAP. Without getting eaten by the flood. Maybe I can take the back door. Come on, Luku. No, not that door. That door. Okay. Ow. Yeah, we're good. I still have 3 cans of beetroot. I love beetroot right now. Oh, he saw us. The spikes are the spikes are damaging them, but it's not really doing any serious damage. You know what I mean? Okay. Getting to the mine. Where's the mine? Oh, my sense of direction is amazing. That's mine. Ow. Okay, we made it. Alive. Let's mine some more. I feel we're very close to the iron. I have a feeling about it, Luku. We're just gonna keep digging until we find the iron somewhere. Okay, it's a mining shaft at least. There has to be some iron somewhere. You know what I mean? Oh, iron. I'm so happy to see iron right now. Only 2 iron. Okay. Oh, no. There's another one there. Oh, 3 iron. Okay. Oh, okay. We're good. Okay, we got 5 iron.
After a couple days down in the mine, I did not find any more iron and decided to abandon the mine and go back to the base to smelt my whole 5 iron. And maybe explore the city a little bit more. I made an iron boots and went to look for anything useful in the town. Then I found another building on fire. What's up with all the buildings on fire? Come on. There's absolutely nothing in here. We have a blown up gas station, a building on fire over there, and we have no food. I wish I can find any animals. Okay, notice that. That's new. That is new. Those will be very useful. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them right now, but they will be very useful. I assure you. Can I melt them and make them iron? Hold on a second. Is that a thing? How this fire is still going? No, we cannot do that. I have 1 iron bar left. I'm not entirely sure I can. Ooh. I need to make some grass to make this simple handle. And if I have grass, I can make simple pole, and then I can make iron spear.
One way or another, we need to go back to that mine and mine a little bit more iron if we can find it. Because there will be no iron in this city. Like, there's literally no iron at all. Oh, come on. Which means we have to go back to the forest. Ay, ay. Come on, buddy. Ooh, I can use that. I locked Luco in there. I locked Luco in there. Sorry, sorry, Luco. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What is that? Put 3 in one space. Nothing happens. I just keep finding coal. I need iron. I need iron. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I need iron, and it's getting dark, and we don't have that much food either. I think I have food for maybe 1-2 days, and that's it. What? Can I take these? I can take them. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take them. You know. Wow. Life just got so much better right now. Like just like that. And I was thinking this whole city has nothing useful in it. Oh, look at that. I wanna go in there. Look, come on. Whoa! What is that? Come on. What is that? Oh. Oh, try there. It's underground. On the first floor. It's at the first floor. What? Keep breaking. Whoa! Stupid. That was stupid. Oh. I thought I can kill it without it jumping on me. I finished all my food. Genius! More on that. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the flood right now. I have no... Oh my god. They cause so much damage. One of these guys, they almost killed me. That's crazy. And I had my armor on. Imagine if I didn't have the armor that I found earlier. That's it. It'll be over. Okay. Anything here? Is that a bank? That's like 7-Eleven. Oh. Nope. Did it come for me? It's come for me? Yep. It's come for me. I think so. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can't be here anyway. Is there more chests, please? Oh. Do they have any weapons in here? Do you have any weapons in here? Can I melt these? I don't think so. I do not think so. You know what we need right now? We need a range weapon. We need a range weapon because I can't get closer to these things. If I get close... Wait, do you hear that? Let's get back to the train station, please. Come on. Burger. I want burger. I'm gonna melt all the extra iron armor, and this will give me nuggets, and I can make iron bars from the nuggets, I think. Yeah, never mind. I need that many of iron nuggets to make one iron ignite. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
In the next few days I tried to find any more iron, but oh boy, that mine was completely dry. So I decided to spend some time searching the forest, and hopefully I can find another mine opening or something or anything where I can find iron. The reason why I need iron so bad right now is because I don't have any proper weapons. I don't have a range weapon, I don't have a sword, I don't have a shield, I have nothing. But I did not find anything in the forest. Meanwhile, there was no sign of the flood, which was a relief, but also a concern because these things are always evolving, and I know I will be shocked once they pop up again. After I completely gave up on finding anything on this side of the forest, I decided to go back to my train station. But then I found this. Okay, I recognize a fight that I can't win when I see one. So I have spent the rest of the day searching the city for any useful things. My food situation is horrible. I did not find any animals except that bird. In fact, my food situation was so bad that I was contemplating eating my very own assistant. Nope, never gonna happen. But hey, I forgot all my hunger issues when I spotted another mine shaft. This time I did not need to spend any time mining because there was a chest with iron block in it. and some strings. Spent the night there, and the next day I headed straight to my base. Thankfully, the flood had despawned and I was able to do all the smelting I needed. I have no idea what I would do if the flood was still there. Probably die. Now with the cobwebs I found, I was able to make javelin, which is great to keep all the flood away from me, and I felt very safe. In fact, I felt so safe that I went outside and I started looking for seeds and thinking about creating an indoor farm. A farm big enough for me and Luku, a potato farm, yes! And where you can make hot potato, which is perfect for this cold weather. But all my dreams were shattered when this happened. The train station blew up from inside. That was my base! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the flood are everywhere. What is in the world is happening? Okay, I need to run. Oh my god, oh my god. I don't want to die right now. Look at that, the whole place is in ruins right now. I have no idea what's happening. This is the second building that exploded mysteriously, and not counting the one on fire. Still going. Something is going on here, okay? I have no idea what it is, but something is going on. Luckily, my losses were not that much because I was carrying all of my important stuff with me at the time. Now that there was nothing else for me to do, I found a random building, set my bed, and went to sleep. The next morning, I went back to the train station, formerly known as my base, to loot anything that is useful that was not destroyed. The place was in ruins. And I needed another base. Really quickly. So I've spent the rest of the day looking about the town to find another place. When I came to this bridge, this whole part of the town that I did not visit before, and I found this kind of a school. In my head at that time, I thought that was a great idea to make a base in my school. You know, the place is well protected. You know, naturally. I did not think about how many entrances and exits this place has, all the doors I need to cover. All I was thinking was, look at this pool. You know, it'd be so much fun to swim there, me and Luku. Yeah. So I had this idea to build walls high enough, but also able to see through them. So I started cutting the trees around the area and I started building them ASAP. I also found some food, and that made me very, very happy. Flood somehow started finding me. It's probably like just sniffing me and Luku. So I spent the next few days fending off any flood and building the wall as fast as I can. My assistant, Luku, was nowhere to find. I looked for him everywhere, and of course, I found him swimming in the pool, and he refused to come out. I'm not sure if I should call him assistant anymore. And when I thought my wall was complete and I'm safe, the flood showed up and proved me completely the opposite. Anyways, I wanted to go mine all the gold in the first abandoned mine, but then I discovered that I don't have any food. So I tried to go find some animals, but I did not find anything. But I did find a diamond sword in a hidden chest, which was a bonus. Then I remembered my potato. Yep, I have potato. So I ran back to start my indoor farm. I moved some dirt into the school, my base, and planted all the potatoes I have. I spent a few days making my wall better, closing any gaps that I have missed, and getting more seeds for my farm. But then another building went kaboom! I mean, seriously, the most scary part is I have no idea what's going on. I mean, why these buildings keep blowing up? I have no idea. Knowing that there will be lots of flood in there, I decided to go back to my base ASAP. Still needed iron, and better yet, you know, diamonds, hopefully. So I had this great idea to start digging inside my base. Yep. Without wasting any time, I start hacking to the floor right away. I did spend a few days underground, and in fact I did find a couple of diamonds and a decent amount of iron, but boy, I was not prepared to what I've discovered later on. First I bumped into this stark yellow beam, and I was like, random, continued digging. Then another one popped up between the rocks, and I was like, strange. And then this, 100 flood right in front of me. That was crazy. This apparently was a bomb shelter that is stretched underground, covering the whole town. And then it all made sense to me. The town people were nowhere to be found, and if the flood infected them, there should be flood everywhere, right? Unless, when the big rock fell from the sky, the emergency alarm went off, sending all the villagers running to the underground bomb shelter, but they were not alone. Some of the flood came down with them. Ever since, the flood has been trying to find its way out, blowing up the ground in the process, which explains the random explosions in the town. After blowing up all these buildings, now the flood is free to come up to the surface, and they were all coming for me.
Okay. Whoa. What's going on? Flood is here. Look. Oh, they are at the back as well. They are at the back, and they are at the front. Okay. We are kind of surrounded right now. Oh my god. Oh, they're crazy. They're crazy. What is that guy? I mean, I'm happy we don't have those little things that the infectors, they just slip right through. I don't know how. Got arrows. They got arrows, and I don't have any. I got one. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, look at that. They're going to the roof. Oh my god. Whoa. So many of them. What in the world? How am I gonna survive this? Loco, come here. Okay, there's just too many of them. I'm just gonna stay here. There's no way I'm gonna go outside. No way. Okay, I think we're okay. Whoa. All right. Oh my god. They blew up my base. My base. No. Oh. No. Oh my god. Oh no. So many of them. Oh no. Oh, the guy's fast. Oh, I hate these guys. Oh my god. No idea where Luca is right now. No idea. Oh, I lost all my javelins. Those were the diamond javelins. I need them back. Oh, look here, you're alive. Oh, not for too long. What is that thing? Oh, one javelin. I have one javelin left. Okay. I think we're gonna make it. No, we're not gonna make it. There's too many of them. Oh my god, I only have 5 potatoes. Oh, whoa. Oh, I'm freaking out. No, leave me alone. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Ah! The little one got me. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace!